all ready for March Madness to tip off here in a little bit. Students have their leprechauns, they have their teams ready. It's March Madness.
Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. So we got some heavy snow last night. It actually feels a little bit more like football weather than baseball season. So we did add one pack of football cards to today's lesson plan. But I was all set, ready to go to work here. And Carter and Jax come up to me. Jax had his boots on because I said, you need to wear boots. You're walking to school. It's slushy out there. It's heavy snow. Put your boots on. You want to wear his regular shoes. I don't know what's wrong with kids these days. Carter, he had on snow goggles, but also pajamas. And they said, could you drive us to school? Well, I'll leave now, but you're going to be early. They were fine with that. And they were like, just talking about the weather like two old men. And I was like, you know what? This is typical Chicago weather. Like, this is how it goes. It's going to be 70 degrees here probably within, I would guess, a week. And then we're going to get snow again. And it'll be nasty. I made a prediction on April 2nd, we are going to get snow. I don't think it's going to mess around with Cubs opening day on April 4th, but April 2nd, we will have a snowstorm. So boys, I told your story. I hope you are happy. All right, class is in session. Today is Thursday, March 20th. It's lesson 135, and today goes out to the big hurt, Frank Thomas. People are probably a little bit surprised about that, but I always like Frank Thomas. I mean, just a beast, a big guy. And during that era, there was maybe every once in a while someone say, oh, you know, Big Frank's a big guy, hitting the ball a long way. And he was like, hey, go home, go to Alabama, or I think it's from Alabama. He went to Auburn, Barry. That is correct. But look at my mom, look at my sister. They're big too. We're just big people. And Big Frank, he was a powerful man, Hall of Famer. Let's see here. He had 19 seasons, I think, in the big league, a two-time MVP winner, a 73 WAR, 2,468 hits, 521 home runs. But get this, a 301 average. And I think like his first season, he hit 300. And I think like a 9 of his first 11 seasons, he was over a 300 hitter. Pretty impressive for a power hitter. So I always liked Frank Thomas, even though I'm a Cubs fan. Now, in 1945, Pat Riley, a guy that I would respect, but I never liked him just because he was coaching teams that were rivals of the Bulls, whether it was the Lakers, the Knicks, the Heat, and just, I mean, I think he had like 5 or 6 champions as a coach, maybe 1 or 2 as a player, I think, but I never liked those teams. And I always felt like, no, the coach was the face of those franchises. So, but Pat Riley, happy birthday to you. All right, let's go downtown hunting and a Prizm value pack. All right, I'm back. I really do need to take this home, go home, put it back on my wall. But, you know, it's nice to look at here on camera as I'm opening cards. All right, so I forget what I opened this up for. I took one pack out. We were doing Absolute as well the one day, but I had 5 packs. So I want to take one of them away to have an even number left to open with you. Let's see if this is the lucky one that has the downtown in it. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of spreading the cards out. I'm not like to kind of be surprised here a little bit, even though we got a little bit of something there as they came across. C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts, pretty powerful pack so far. Justin Fields, I'm still high on him. I still feel like with his legs and being able to throw the ball kind of well enough, man, a lot of quarterbacks there. Shaq Thompson, he could play pretty well. All right, we got a Jimmy Smith on the Legends series right there. It's a good player. Bo Nix got a rookie quarterback. Blake Corum, shout out to my buddy Steve. He's a big Michigan fan. And they had, so yesterday was a long day. Graham had his bragging rights basketball game. And it's where the teachers play the students. And he was playing out there and he was talking, I'm going to score 15, 20 points today easily. Didn't quite get that, but he does have a knee injury, so I'm not going to blame him right there. But then Graham had soccer practice. Jax had basketball. I'll be honest with you, I was sleeping on the couch by like 7:45, but it felt good. It felt good. I was tired, a couple late nights here on Monday and Tuesday. I had to recharge the battery, folks. I'm always much better when I get the proper amount of sleep. That's good advice for all you youngsters out there as well. So no downtown. We did get one Bo Nix, not going to complain about that. But I do love the red, white, and blue parallels. 5 exclusive Prizms. My only hope is hopefully the cards are not dinged in any way, shape, or form. That's the one downfall of these packs, but I love the red, white, and blue parallel. All right. Let's flip it over here. And so far, I feel like my best card out of this is probably an Andy Reid parallel. Just haven't had the good luck with Prizm this year, and sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Cortland Sutton, Bushin Muhammad, Jonathan Taylor, good running back. Colts, Jalen Waddle. Got Dotson right there. Almost like he's getting ready to throw the ball. Looking downfield, kind of in opposition to be catching it, because his eyes are not on the ball if he's catching it, but there could be some, little bit of heat coming at him to tackle him. I don't know what's going on there. Troy Polamalu. Troy's here. Jalen McMillan. That's a silver right there, isn't it? Prizm. He had a good rookie year this year. He did have a good rookie year. All right, here we go. We got a green. Andre Ware. We pulled his card yesterday, I'm pretty sure, out of Game Day Football. I'm 99% sure. Here, let me look. I started putting them in the sleeves yesterday. Just didn't have enough time. Is it still in here? Otherwise, it's already in. And after the first group that I did put into sleeves, no doubles yet. I thought maybe that Morton Anderson was a double, but it was not. So Andre Ware must already be in there. All right. TJ Hawkinson. Shout out to all the Minnesota fans out there if they're there. Richard Seymour. Shout out to Cards by Mark. He's a big Patriot fan. Although, is he? Once Brady's gone, do those guys continue being Patriot fans? Well, not the red, white, and blue I'm looking for. Good thing that I have more of these at home. A couple more left. All right, what do we got here? Jahmyr Gibbs. He is a good player. Michael Penix Jr. All right, that's a rookie card. Rookie on the prismatic right there. And we saw the Brian Thompson from the back as well. Are those image variations? I'm not sure. I know Hammy, when he pulled his the other day, I thought not this one. He had an autograph image variation, I believe. I get forgetful sometimes, folks. I'm always amazed at the things I remember and then really amazed about the things that I forget. But that's the end of the rip today. Tomorrow we'll go downtown hunting. Then we're going to open up a little bit of candy as well from Pat the Passionate Pack Rat. Class is dismissed.